Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dread Time Stories. I'm your host, Dr. Phobia, and tonight, our story comes from the world of creepypastas. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's tale, the 3am Myth. Some people consider 3 a.m. to be the time spirits communicate with us. Others think it's the devil's mark. Some even think that if you wake at this time, someone is watching you. But if someone were watching you, how would they be able to watch you if there were no doors or windows in the room you were in? There are many superstitions for what 3 a.m. could be, but I'm going to tell you the real meaning of this worldwide myth. When you sleep soundly, you dream. While you dream, you are unaware of your surroundings, unaware of what could be lurking in the closet, under your bed, beside you in the covers. Your eyes flitter open and you check the time on either your watch, cell phone, alarm clock, or simply whatever you have lying around that has time displayed on it. But knowing the time really doesn't matter, right? You rub your eyes and blink a few times, adjusting to the darkness of your room. You hear the sound of floorboards creaking, the sound of pitter-patter along the ground. I'm sure it's just a mouse, you think to yourself. Or maybe a large rat. A very large rat indeed, to be making such loud footsteps. You dare not look over the edge of your bed, for you are paralyzed with fear. You're just scaring yourself. Enough already with this foolishness, you tell yourself. But is it foolishness? Or is there a reason to be scared? Are there monsters under the bed, waiting to snatch your feet and pull you under when you get up in the middle of the night to use the restroom or get a drink of water? You do not believe in monsters. Those were stories that your mother or father told you years ago as a child. The boogeyman, Sandman, and other monster stories were just stories to give you a thrill, right? Yeah, right. Monsters aren't real, you think, and chuckle at your childish fears. But wait, what was that? The pitter of feet seemed to be getting closer. You squeeze your eyes tightly shut as you listen to the long screech of your door opening ever so slowly. Was that a giggle you just heard? No, of course not. Mice don't giggle. Neither do rats. You're being delusional. You open your eyes and stare at the ceiling. There's movement under your covers. The covers that you stay under to provide warmth and comfort. It's moving toward you slowly, in a crooked fashion. It looks as if it's limping beneath the blankets. You freeze in terror, afraid to move, or else you might give away your location. You feel something tugging at the loose clothes you wear. Dear God, what is that? You yank the covers away and throw them to the ground and gasp at what you see. The creature is lopsided, grotesque in a way that makes your stomach turn in knots. It wears torn fabric that looks hundreds of years old. It tilts its head to the right and gives you a crooked smile. Its dark eyes without pupils stare at you, unblinking. You slowly push yourself up into a sitting position, backing away from the creature. It doesn't seem to bother it though. It simply limps closer and closer till it reaches your leg. It pulls itself onto you and begins to crawl oh so slowly. It bears that crooked, toothy grin. Its gray skin hangs from its bony body. It smells horrid, a smell you've not come to face before. But you know this smell, even without smelling it before. It's the smell of rot, but not like any rot. The stingy scent of rot, flesh, and blood. What are you going to do? You think, eyes wide, not moving them from the creature. It's still inching its way up your body, coming closer and closer to your face with each limping step. You take in a deep breath through your nose and release a scream so loud you think you've popped your own eardrums. The creature suddenly jerks its head towards the door and lets out a murderous cry. It quickly limps to the edge of your bed, jumps, landing on the floor with a thump. It rushes out of the door and disappears into the dark hallway. You see 3 in the morning is when little things come out to play. When the little things decide it's your lucky day. When the little things show themselves. But don't let this deceive you. The first time you see them is most certainly the last. You are lucky if you can get away safely. I cannot tell you how to deal with the little things, for they are everywhere, in every home, every hole, every nook and cranny. How many is in your home is not a question easily answered. All I can tell you is there are many. They study you and plan your demise. No wonder they reek of death. That was the 3 a.m. myth. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for listening. Like I always say in closing, check under your bed, look in your closet, and sleep with the light on. The life you save may very well be your own. Good night, everyone.